Hello and welcome. Welcome to my kitchen. My name is Amita Talbot and we are in Mrs. Talbot's kitchen. This is my friend Nicky. Nicky is one of my former students from my school, and Nicky loves, what do you love?
Pampered Chef.
He loves Pampered Chef. So we decided that since Nicky loves Pampered Chef and I love Pampered Chef, now there is something else that Nicky loves to eat. It's called?
Soup.
It is called soup. Oh, I've got my pot too hot, so we're going to just hit that for a second. It's called soup. So other children would want to come and do cookies and brownies or ice cream, but Nicky is here to do soup. Do you remember what kind of soup I told you we were going to do?
Italian wedding soup.
We are doing Italian wedding soup today. So very cool, because Mrs. Talbot is actually half Italian. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, I'm half Italian. What are you?
Half Croatian.
You're not half, you're whole, my friend. You are a whole Croatian. So I don't know if they have this soup in Croatia, but we do have it in Italy, I think, for sure. But it's called Italian wedding soup. Now, what did I tell you? What is Italian wedding soup? Why do we call it that?
Because you're wedding the ingredients together.
We are marrying the ingredients together. Close. Marrying the ingredients together. So we're going to get right to it. So I have already put my pot on sear, but I let it get too hot, and I added some oil. So it's nice and hot, but we're going to start with the first things. And since I have an extra set of hands, we're going to do double the work. I've got a couple things out. Normally I would only use one of them, but because I have Nicky here and I want something that he can work alongside of me with, I have brought out do you remember what this was called?
Processor.
Nicky has a thing for remembering things. So it is the manual food processor. It holds 3 cups. You can put everything in the dishwasher aside from the lid, because do you happen to know why we can't put this lid in?
Because it's plastic.
Not just because it's plastic, because what do you think is inside? It's called the mechanism.
Oh.
It's what makes it work. So we don't want the mechanism to break. The rest can go in. So we don't put the mechanism in. That's why. We don't put that in. Yeah. So hold it with 2 hands here. We're going to start you. Nicky is going to start by I'm going to give him some celery and some onions, and we're going to put that in the manual food processor. So I'm adapting this recipe and doing it a gluten-free flavor, gluten-free for moi. So I try my very best to eat gluten-free all the time. So Nicky doesn't mind helping me since he likes. It's celery.
Oh, it's celery.
Yeah, we need it.
I like eating celery.
Thank goodness. Okay, so here we go. I'm just gonna make them.
Does that make you cry?
It might. That's why you're gonna do it, so you can cry and I can not cry. I'm just joking. It's going in here. Okay. So there we go. That's right. Yeah, you're gonna process it. So that's your job. You keep processing. I watched a professional chef the other day, and she has a bowl on her counter to put all her scraps, which you could make vegetable stock. So I have my carrots out. I'm going to use my peeler to do one more. Oh. Now I should be doing it right in my bowl, but I'm not. Nicky is still processing. Give it a good process there, Nicky. You need it to go in the pot, right? We're gonna saute them. Do you know how to saute?
No.
No? You're gonna learn.
I know what saute.
You know what sauteing is?
No.
Here, let me see. Can I have a little look? Okay, so let's see. See how fast? So you can, there, I've got it down again for you. So you keep going. You keep doing it.
Yes.
I love this thing for children because they can really work at it. You might have to give it a little plunge after. Try and hold one side while you do it. But they can help you. And that's what's important. Is teaching children to cook, right, Nicky? Because when you grow up, your mama isn't going to make all your food for you all the time. Did you know that?
Yeah, because I can cook myself.
Well, you're going to have to. So that's why we're giving you a lesson today. Okay, so we got this. Okay, let's have it. Awesome. We got that nice and ready to go. I give it one more plunge. Makes it so much easier. No crying. Now, normally I would just do them all with my chopper, which love the chopper. But because this chopper isn't as easy for kids to use and it's very bangy, I will do this. So with some help, Nicky informed me that he does this at home because his mama has this and loves it. She makes a lot of soup for him. This is why they need this tool. So now that we have our ingredients chopped between our chopper and our manual food processor, like I said, you could just use one if you wanted. Carrots would be tougher in the manual food processor. We are going to add them to the pot to, what do we have to do now? No, we're not marrying yet. Saute. That's right. So I'm just going to take this. Now this is, just 1 second. This is also, you can put it in the dishwasher. I always tell people, don't put this part in. It's too, our dishwashing detergents are too rough on it. It will ruin it. Wash this part by hand and you can put the rest in. Or you don't. Okay, so I'm going to just, wait a second. I'm going to start with the carrots. Now, also watching the chef, she was very clear on, you will wreck your knives when you brush them across. It kind of, actually, it makes the blades go like this. So you want to use the other side, the spine of it, actually, so impressive. So I love my Santoku knife. I do not want to ruin it, so I'm very cautious of using the spine. When she told that, I was like, oh, okay. Things I learned watching the chef. Okay, so Nicky's job next will be, I'm just gonna get this part. We don't wanna lose any of our great ingredients, Nicky. We put oil in the pot to saute. We're gonna get this out. The blade, that's important. And then you're gonna pick it up. You're gonna, oh wait, I'm gonna get my spatula. Okay, you're gonna pick it up and pour it in.
Now?
Yeah, now. Pour it in. Okay, so let me just get my spatula to put it in. Nicky informed me I should add to my Mrs. Talbot's kitchen and call it Mrs. Talbot's
Pampered Chef Kitchen.
Pampered Chef Kitchen. So I might have to completely rebrand now. Nicky has informed me my name is not where it needs to be. Okay, so we're gonna mix this around. Pull your sleeves up so you can mix it around for me. Now, what I love about our quick cooker, the double walled, so outside isn't hot, so I don't worry about that the same way with kids. So you're just, don't touch this part, because that's hot, okay? It's not hot, but it's warm. You can touch that part. Yeah, you're just gonna mix it around. Can you mix that around for me? Yeah, we're gonna just mix it around. I'm gonna put a little bit of seasoning salt, which I forgot to get out. My what kind of seasoning salt?
Pampered Chef.
Oh, Pampered Chef, of course. Why would it not be a Pampered Chef? I just use the seasoning salt all the time for this. Okay, so we're gonna just get this sauteed down, and the next part we're gonna work on is the meatballs. Okay, so we have set the pot to cancel. We're done sauteing. What we're gonna do is actually, and this is a whole experiment. We're gonna see how it goes. We're going to add our ingredients because I wanna make this simple, all in one pot. We're even gonna do the meatballs in here. So what we're gonna do is add I'm using arborio because it's for risotto. So it's rice, pasta, which it's rice. So it's not, it's gluten-free. Although if you are celiac, you have to be careful where things come from. I'm not celiac, so that makes it a bit different. So we're gonna pour this in.
What is that?
It's arborio.
Rice?
We need it for the noodles. Can you pour that in? Awesome. That's right, we're gonna pour that in. Perfect. And actually, while we do this, it's actually nice to kind of brown up the arborio rice. You'll get a nice flavor with that. So even though I don't have it on saute, it's still hot. So I'm just doing that quickly so nothing sticks. I did not use a lot because we don't want it to absorb all our chicken broth. So normally I would make my own broth. I'd use my pot. You can do it with the carcass in here. 2 hours. I've given that recipe before, normally. But if you don't have any broth ready, it's not an excuse not to make soup, right, Nikki?
Yeah.
You can use boxes. You don't have to make it always yourself. So that's what I did. I didn't have any broth, so we're gonna use boxes. So Nikki's gonna help me pour it in. Gently pour it in. Thank you.
What is it?
It's broth, we need it. It's your favorite part of the soup, remember? That's awesome, it's okay. Pour, keep pouring. We need it to pour. Pour, pour, pour. I'm pouring too. The great thing about these soups is if you need more broth, you just add it after. We're gonna do it with this amount of broth, but I'll add a third box if I feel like I need to. The whole thing, upside down, we need it all in here. So now we're gonna do the meatballs that go with it. And we have everything out that we need. Nikki has drawn to my attention, which I always forget to mention, we love the flexible cutting mats. They're fabulous because you can go like this. That's what I like. Now, what did you like about the flexible cutting mat?
You can measure food.
You can measure food. So that is an awesome part. So I'm using ground beef and ground pork. They have a phenomenal flavor together. And I'm using almond flour instead of regular flour, so you can put that in.
That egg.
That's egg. Of course, you need an egg to keep it together. So put in your almond flour, unless you're vegan, and then you don't have to put the egg.
Where? In here?
In here, in here.
All of it?
All of it. And I'm gonna add some Italian seasonings. So I'm gonna add a tablespoon of Italian. Do you know any Italian by any chance? Do you know any words in Italian?
Bonjour.
No, buongiorno. Bonjour is French, which is what you'll be doing soon enough. But buongiorno. And at night, do you know what you say when you go at night?
No.
You say buonanotte.
Buonanotte.
Means good night. Someday you'll have to meet Mrs. Talbot's mom, who is a nonna, and she can teach you all sorts of Italian. Okay, here we go. Now, I love the mix and chop for this. So we've got the mix and chop out. Every household needs a mix and chop.
It smells good.
You have no idea. You have no idea what it's like to feed Nikki. So we are always happy when Nikki is happy with the food. Here we go. Mix it in. Yep. That's what we have to do. We mix it around. That's why it's called the mix and chop. This is my part that I like because then I don't have to touch the meatballs. So I'm going to do that. Yep. Keep going. Keep going. I'm going to grab. I'm even going to try.
Oh, no, it's hot.
Oh dear. Oh, it's okay. This is what happens when you cook with children. There it is. We're good. Awesome. Can I have a try?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll just keep doing this, and you just want to mix it all in, incorporate as much as possible. Like I said, I don't like having to do it with my hands. So this tool is the tool. I use it to do crumble topping for apple crisp, my new favorite cherry crisp. I use it to make meatballs like this. I use it to break up my meat, of course, for chili or pasta sauce when I'm making that, either in my pot or in a Dutch oven on the stove. It's just an all around great tool. Okay, we've got it. Okay, so what we're doing is we're using the small stainless steel scoop. Keep going, keep going. I started out doing it. Now, if you would like your child to do it with you, here's what I suggest. They fill it up, they squeeze it into your hand, because I get impatient and I don't make the right size, and then they're all different sizes. So I don't mind touching meat like this. So when it's almost formed, this is a great little tool for them to help along. So what I'm gonna do is, I put a lot of meat in compared to what my soup is. So we're gonna call it quits after 3 more. I'm gonna form the rest into meatballs, and I'm gonna actually cook them in my air fryer so that I have them on hand as a great little meatball snack to use another way, either in a sauce or just to eat, make a dip for it. I don't know. There's so many things I could do with it. Can you do that? One of my favorites is, did we do 3? You're the counter, not me.
And we are doing...
Are we doing 3?
So we are using this as a meatball maker.
It is, and it's a great meatball maker. So we're done. We're done. Here, we're gonna stop this, because now you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put the lid on. It's on the front. It will sing to you when it's on. So we're gonna put it over to, I'm gonna turn it around here.
Can I do that?
Well, I'm gonna help you. You can push the buttons. So we were on cancel. And then I'm gonna actually just put it to the chicken poultry setting because, actually no, I'm gonna do the beef pork, even better. Nope, chicken poultry, because we don't want it to go 35 minutes. We want it to go 15 minutes. It's too long, 35 minutes. It's tiny little meatballs. 15 minutes is perfect. And I'm actually going to adjust the time down a bit more because it will cook through in no problem. So we're going to do it for 12 minutes. Nikki's going to press start. Can you reach to the start button?
Yes.
And we're going to get it all ready. Let it come to pressure. And soon enough, we're going to be enjoying our soup and you're going to see what it looks like, right? Right? We can't wait, right? We're so excited. Okay, it cooked perfectly on the chicken setting. We released the steam. One of the things, I'm just going to be careful here, that I love about this quick cooker is you put the buttons here, you're not finagling with anything, and it easily releases the steam. So we did that. Now we have one more thing to add. I'm using like a frozen spinach, so it'll cook right away. Can you put that in for me? What did we make again?
Italian wetting soup.
Italian wetting soup. In the steel scoop.
Can I do that?
And we're not using it for this. Nikki scooped out the rest of the meatballs. We made little tiny burgers. And where did we cook the burgers?
In here.
No, we didn't cook the. Where did we cook these? What did I call that? Back there.
Air fryer.
The air fryer. The air fryer, which is another very handy dandy tool. So Nikki is ready to try his soup.
My dandy.
It's dandy. So we've made a little adjustment. We used arborio rice. No. Yes, I used arborio rice, not orzo. That's what I'm... So we've made an adjustment, but I think the Italians will forgive us. So I'll put it in like this. I'll just put a little bit to try. Well, to make sure we like it. So let's just...
I'm gonna try to.
You're going to love it. Don't you think you're going to love it?
Yes.
Okay.
I think you need.
What were we doing? Why is it called wedding soup again?
Because we are marrying the ingredients.
We are marrying the ingredients for... There you go.
Ingredients.
And he can say it. And what did we say? We say, in the morning, we say, bon...
Bonjour.
No, that's French. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
And what do we say when we go to bed at night? Buonanotte.
Buonanotte.
Buonanotte. Can you say it?
Buonanotte.
Okay. Now, we're going to see if this is good.
And the Pampered Chef kitchen works all day until night.
The Pampered Chef kitchen does work all day until night. That is the truth. Okay, we're waiting. I need you to try your soup. So have a little blow. Yeah, blow it so it's not too hot. Let's see if we get Nikki's seal of approval. You ready? Hot? Oh, it's hot. Oh no. Is it good though?
Yeah.
So what do we say? We say perfecte. I think that's what it is.
Perfecte.
Or it's good. Oh, it's bene.
Bene.
And you can say to me, oh, Mrs. Talbot, brava.
Oh, Mr. Brava.
Oh, thank you. Brava to you too. You gotta roll your R though. You're better at that. Can you roll your R with the brava?
Brava.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
Brava.
There it is. There it is. So here it was. Italian wedding soup in the quick cooker. We even had leftovers to go in the air fryer. One pot, and it is
Italian wedding soup.
Italian wedding, and it's delicious. It's perfecte.
It's perfect.
That's it. Thank you, and have a great day.